Okay, if you have one fight, does that make you a boxer? If you've not boxed in a while, then make a comeback like 10 years later and have a fight on a white collar show, does that make you a boxer also? What makes you a boxer?
Okay, first point, I think you got to be registered. You got to be registered to an ABAE club or registered as a professional, with a license, with a book somewhere, listing all your bouts, got your record.
You could be registered, in my eyes, and still not classed to be a boxer in my eyes. Reason being is you're not out there taking regular fights. And that may be down to you or your fear of losing, your fear of fighting someone who may possibly give you that L on your record. Regular competitive fights makes you a competitive fighter.
I completely agree. My next point was going to be you got to be active. I mean,
okay.
The first point for me was registered, but like you just said, you could be registered but not active. Mm-hmm. So you got to be boxing regularly. There's a season. You got to be boxing at least twice a year, I would say. Would that make you a boxer? If you box once a year, would that make you a boxer? Yeah, debatable.
Never one for me is eyes of the law. So I don't know. Say if you did a white collar show, you boxed for 12 weeks. You're in court the following week for punching someone's jaw in. You might not get tried, or you won't get tried with the same as, for instance, if you was a registered, carded amateur, seasoned amateur, or a professional.
Oh, so you're saying like white collar, unlicensed boxer, you can't really call yourself a boxer?
I'm not even saying that you can't really call yourself a boxer.
But in the eyes of the law.
In the eyes of the law, does that make sense? Maybe they might try and, maybe you might have been this unlicensed fighter who broke someone's jaw and they try and bring up the fact that you're an unlicensed fighter and bring it into court. Maybe that might stick. Does that make sense? But official, registered amateur that boxes in the, quarterfinalists in the championship, semi-finalists.
Yes. And that's interesting there.
Official. So a prosecution take it to pieces, isn't it? Oh, he was actually, to make sense. And
I don't know.
I've never been in court.
No, that's interesting though. You're touching on different points. So what makes you a boxer? You touched on the eyes of the law. We originally touched on how we would look at people, or other boxers would look if you're a boxer or not. I'm going to talk about when I felt I was a boxer. It was when I was registered at an amateur club. I was training 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I was boxing 10 times in a season. Yeah. That's when I felt I'm a boxer, personally from my experience.
Same, exactly the same. I remember being it took me back then. I went back in the time capsule time travel. When I had my first amateur fight, my dad didn't have enough money to pay me for my own kit. I had someone's kit on with their name in it. Mark Taylor was one of the guys in shorts. And I didn't miss a day. I jogged from Easton, 0.5 miles, to St. George to my club. I used to train 3 days a week and fight. I definitely 100% would consider myself a boxer at that stage.
Guys, what's your criteria? What would class someone as a boxer to you? Comment below and let us know. Thanks for watching.